My name is Peter Gillis and I'm from Inverness originally, and I've been in Glasgow, this is my third year in Glasgow now. I'm mostly a painter, but I come from a stained glass background. I used to do restoration and conservation of stained glass. I moved to Glasgow to sort of try to find a more engaging art scene, and I've certainly found it. 2 years ago, I saw a photograph of, they used to have some craft shows up here, about 2 years ago, and I saw a photograph, and from the small photograph of the person's table, I could get a sense of the room. I was like, that looks like a big room. So by chance, a year later, I had a conversation with a chap, and he knew the guys that owned this place. So he said, come on up, I'll show you the space. So I came up and saw the place, and I was just like, I mean, this is massive, fabulous space.
My name's Louise McVeigh. I'm an artist, a ceramic artist and a musician. My current exhibition is called Utopian Visions. It's an exploration of ideals of utopia, relating also to Victorian era, especially the late Victorian era, and looking at the parallels between that time and today. So this is the first exhibition that brought my music and my sculptures together. Putting voice into ceramic sculptures has been an interesting journey, and it offers a resonance and a distance that's not unlike, I suppose, an emulation of spiritual voices or voices coming from far off.
My name is Ali Momeni, and I'm an artist and professor. I teach in a university in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in an art school. And I work with a lot of different technologies, analog and digital and physical and virtual, and this time mosquitoes.
My name is Robin Meyer. I'm an artist. I work a lot with sound. We've been working with the mosquitoes in the lab, experimenting and trying to reproduce that behavior. And after trying out a lot of different sounds, we noticed that when we hold the mosquito next to our mouth and we sing, the mosquito would even tune into our voice. So that was quite a nice experience of singing with the mosquito.
I am Leiva Dudarev, and I'm part of the art and urban research collective called Metasitu. We are duo, myself and Eduardo Casina. We met last year in the Moscow, where we were part of urban research program at the Strelka Institute for Media, Architecture and Design. Metasitu at the moment is a nomadic practice, and in this Google Earth age, we are creating a site-specific works, a site-specific research with a focus of future tactics.
Ich bin Helga Paris, so ist mein Name, und ich bin 1938 geboren. Also ich habe noch ein bisschen den Krieg erlebt und die ganze Nachkriegszeit und wir mussten flüchten, wir wohnten in Pommern und mussten wegen des Krieges flüchten und sind in die Heimat meiner Mutter, eine kleine Stadt in der Nähe von Berlin.
My name is Gabriella Marcella Di Tano, and I'm a Glasgow-based designer and director of Risotto Print and Design Studio. The studio specialises in providing events, venues, labels and individuals with all manners of print, design, installation and art direction. I started Riso printing in my room a couple of years ago, and then it sort of grew from there. I managed to get some funding to set up the studio here when I graduated. I really love the process. Riso printing is really something instant. You can have a lot of fun with it, a lot of happy accidents. I think it's that being able to play and experiment with different papers and different overlays using different sort of graphic styles works really well.
My name's Alistair Gown. I'm one of the artists exhibiting in Cave Room. I studied at Glasgow School of Art and I'm now based in Glasgow in David Dale Galleries. So the title Cave Room comes from a response to the space. The exhibition space itself is a relic of Glasgow's industry. In the 19th century, we believe this tunnel would have been used with horse and carts to deliver goods from street level up to the industry. So the space itself feels both cave and room-like, the cave being this ancient, archaic, primitive space, the first shelter, and a room being a contemporary version of that, a modern version. So the space is damp and dark, and we spent months sort of scraping and cleaning and sort of reclaiming it back to maybe your modern day room.